The trouble with professional sales to some extent, or I mean, it's a blessing, but it's also a trouble, is there's that it's the same kind of psychology as the lottery to some extent. Um, there is that notion of hitting the jackpot one day. Um, there is the sight of a nice big fat commission check. It's very alluring, and relatively speaking, it is ridiculously well paid. I mean, it's unreasonably well paid, honestly.
What
When you
figures?
consider,
What figures are we
sorry.
talking? What figures are we talking? What's ridiculously well
Oh,
paid?
I've known plenty of salespeople with £1 million commission checks, just the commission checks on top of their salary. Um, um, it generally wasn't publicized greatly. One famous individual publicized it on a panorama program just as I was about to join a company, and it wasn't very popular for advertising the fact that he'd just received a £500,000 commission check. It's kind of not done because it's, I mean, particularly at the moment, and right now creates a great contrast. The people doing great good in this world are, of course, health staff, care workers, and the essential workers keeping our countries going. And the notion, frankly, that salespeople who are doing little or nothing to help society get through this horrific ordeal could be getting great big fat checks for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times what these individuals are doing, who are saving lives and experiencing genuine, significant mental stress. It's kind of obscene. So it is the money. It is the money, and you don't have to go through years and years of training as you do for a nurse, where you then earn a pittance by comparison with the salespeople. So it's easy entry, and once you've had it, you start overcommitting. You get the big mortgage, you get the flash car, you go on the expensive holidays. If you're really doing well, your children start to go to private education, which is a really big fat commission check, and so on and so forth. And you get drawn in, and you, like I say, it's like an addiction. You get drawn in, and to break out into a job where you have to have real qualifications and get paid less, you're kind of stuck, frankly. It's a one-way ticket to commitment. Once you have kind of seen the gold, but you probably only need to see the gold once, twice, or 3 times,